Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and in this episode of Jobless Greatness we are kicking off another La Liga season here at Villarreal, our second full season in charge, and it has been a frustrating summer window to say the least. We're kicking off our first game of the season away to Real Sociedad. That's going to be a tough one and hasn't been helped by a transfer window that's been a bit up and down. If we look quickly at our transfer history, you'll see we brought in a couple of players before the window changeover. 3 players came in, and we'll go through them in a moment. And then as the game ticked over to the new season, we brought in another 3 players. And our total spend this summer was a little bit down on last summer. We spent 85 million in total. We brought in 31 million, just short of 32 million. We have another transfer pending that might bring in another 2 or 3 million. So it's a total net spend of 53 million for this summer, which is down from last summer when we had a net spend of just over 140 million. So yeah, the budget has been tightened up. I think missing out on Champions League football really did cost us. But we'll go through the new players in a moment. Before we do then, I want to go through, first of all, the finances of the club. There was a period just at the start of the summer when we were about 30 million in the red. The board pumped some money into the club and we're now at 50 million in the bank balance. Transfer budget is completely gone. And yeah, a little bit of room in the wage budget, but yeah, not much. So yeah, this is as good as we're going to get. And we look at how the media think we'll do this season. They're predicting a 6th place finish. That was, of course, before we did any transfer action and after our transfer action. As I said, a frustrating summer, and this will show it. The bookmakers are predicting 6th place. So our transfer business made absolutely no difference. We're 20 to 1 to win the title. Last season, we were 20 to 1 to win the title. Yeah, they're expecting us to drop down a position. I think it's Sevilla who could be the team who have moved up. Valencia, who finished ahead of us, are tipped to be below us. Well, yeah, frustrating window for us. So let's get to the players who have come in first of all. We go to our tactic to show you that. So in goal, Jurgensen is still there. We've decided to keep with him. Probably get one more year out of him. He's a solid enough keeper. And yeah, back 4 is very much similar to what it was, with just one change. So Wanlu is at right back, Cabrusai at centre back, and a new centre back, Montero, who was on loan from Atletico Madrid, did not want to sign. So we brought in this man. It's Samson Badu. And he comes in from Red Bull Salzburg for a fee of £20 million. That was his release clause. And if we just check out his attributes, he's a solid enough centre-back. He's nothing spectacular. There's nothing shouting out. Maybe his position is pretty good at 16. His physicals are good. Jumping reach of 17 with 6'2", balance 16. Good acceleration, good bit of pace. Technicals are a bit meh, bit average. But yeah, he's going to be the partner alongside Cabrusai. He's nothing spectacular. He's 29, Austrian international. Yeah, he's okay. Probably a little bit better than Montero, but nothing spectacular. Carrera at left back is still there. Problem position for his left back because we sold Soppy to Tottenham for 20 million. Couldn't really get a backup in, but we will show you who we did get in. Midfield 3, Michael Wilson is our new captain. The Scot has signed a new contract as well, with a higher release fee. He is our new captain for the season. He has developed really well since we signed him from Hearts. And alongside him is our new player and our biggest spend of the summer. It is Pasquale Galasso, an Italian who is Luke Rumble's replacement. I'll talk more about Luke Rumble in a moment, but this is his replacement. 24-year-old Italian comes in for a hefty enough fee of 54 million. Oh, and that's not all up front. It's I think about 20 million up front and then the rest in installments. I think that's how it's worked out. But yeah, he comes in. We'll have a closer look at him now. Yeah, I think he's decent enough. He's probably similar to Luke Rumble, maybe a slight upgrade. Started at Juventus, went to PSG, and comes to us from PSG. We had to overpay for him slightly because of PSG, of course, don't need the money. Good mentals there. The off the ball, the flair is good. His physicals are really good. Good natural fitness, good agility. His technicals are okay. Good technique at 17, passing at 13. Probably wish that was a bit higher. We'd try and train him up a bit. First touch of 15 is good. A little bit of dribbling. Can play in the number 10 role as well, so we could swap him in with Gonzalo and another couple of players who can play that position. But yeah, solid midfielder, I think. Probably overpaid for him, probably overpaying his wages. But yeah, he's a good player to have in, and we needed someone in to replace Luke Rumble. Now, Alex Buena has been a bit of a trouble all summer because, as you can see, his attributes are all going down. He's 32. He does not want to sign a new contract. He wants to leave the club. He is unhappy with the transfer fee. Transfer asking price we put in of 85 million, even though that's the one he wanted. Yeah, we tried to get rid of him. He got injured. I tried to get rid of him. 85 million for a 32-year-old who's going to be leaving would have been brilliant because we could have got a few players in. But yeah, he's still here. We've taken the captaincy off him because he could leave at any moment. I'm not really sure what to say about him. He probably will perform well for us, but when we get to January, we're going to have to seriously think about selling him because he's not signing a new contract. He's going to be 33 probably by then. He's a player. He's a big concern about trying to move him on, get players in. But yeah, in the January window, we're going to try and move on Alex Buena. There is still some time in the summer window. If we can get a reasonable offer anywhere close to that 85 million, I think Alex will be gone. So up top, it's going to be Gonzalo playing that number 10 role. Benjamin Sesko's just going to swap over to the deep lying forward role. He can play that role. He was wanted by a couple of clubs in the summer, but we didn't get any bids, thankfully. And he's going to have a new strike partner, and that is the Brazilian Chao, who's up front with him, signed for a low enough fee of 10.25 million. That was his release fee from Brazil in Brazil. And I think he's going to be a really good striker for us because look at those technicals: 17 dribbling, 16 crossing, 16 finishing, 17 first touch, 16 technique, 12 passing as well. Good attributes or good lower technicals there. His mentals are pretty good too. His flair, his determination, work rate, vision could be a little bit higher. We're working on that. Composure 13, we're trying to get that a bit higher. Good physicals too. Look at that. Acceleration of 16. Real pace up front now. Pace of 14. Acceleration of 16. And 6 foot. Not a small man by any means with jumping reach of 13. He could be a really important striker for us this season alongside Sesko. And yeah, that is, I think, a really good signing. That's the signing I was the happiest with. It's one of the reasons we let go of Luke Rumble is because Chao takes up our third non-EU spot that Rumble had been taken up. So it was either sign Chao for 10.25 million, sign Rumble for 21 million, and yeah, I went with Chao. Let me know in the comments what you would have done, but I'm happy with Chao. His value is already up at 51 to 56 million, so I think he will be a really good striker for us. So a couple of backups signed that are on the bench, including Leo Ostigard, who is a solid centre-back. Centre-back is a real problem position for us this season because we only really have the two and a couple of backups, and Leo is one of them. Decent enough, 18 heading, 14 jumping reach, 6 foot. Good mentals, technicals are a little bit average. His physicals are okay, would get by with him. He's 33, he's on loan for the season from Atlanta. We're not paying that much off his wage, so yeah, good centre-back option if needed. And another is a youngster this time, Eric Montero, who comes from Benfica. We actually signed him in January but loaned him back. He's now here with us. He's okay. He's a young player, signed for, I think it was 800,000. I'll just check. Yeah, 800,000. His value is up already. Where's he gone? Go back here, Eric. He's already up at 1.4 to 2.3 million. And it's something we had to do during the summer was sign a couple of players because the club vision changed. They wanted to sign players to sell for a profit. And Eric is one of those for sure. We can sell on maybe end of this season to try and make a profit on him. And any other players? I think that was it really. Just a couple of other things is that Sierra, who we signed, didn't really play. He's a player we're trying to sell. Could get about 4 million for him, and we signed him for 2.6. So yeah, that's a selling player for profit, which the board want. But yeah, Diaz is still here. He actually signed a new 1-year extension on less money. He's here. His attributes are still going up. So yeah, with no bids from him, his value has crashed down because he's 34 now. His contract was up at the end of the season. And we give him another year. He's going to be mentoring Chao and Alder Smith as well as a couple of other younger strikers. So yeah, he could be an important player for us. And yeah, the squad is a little bit thin maybe in terms of depth. If we look at the number of players in the squad, you'll see here there is 29 in the squad, but that includes a lot of youngsters who are good potential but not there at the moment. We'll try and get playing time to more youngsters maybe in the Europa League and Copa del Rey. But yeah, that is also for the first fixture of the season. We're going to take on Real Sociedad. Just a quick mention of our pre-season actually. It's been not great. We've only had 3 wins in friendlies. We lost we lost to Real Zaragoza in a friendly. We drew with Inter Milan and drew with Olympiacos. So yeah, it's been a little bit patchy in pre-season. We had a few injuries as well to deal with. So we're going into this opening day fixture with Real Sociedad a little bit unsure about where we stand ahead of this season. So here we are to take on Real Sociedad in their backyard. What can we produce on opening night here in La Liga? It's going to be a tough one. It's not actually much changed lineup. We only have 3 new players in the 11, but yeah, it is going to be interesting to see how they settle in. If we can start with a win, it will be great. Teams have of course played their games. We're actually the late fixture in the league. Can we open the season up with a big away win? First highlight here coming inside the first minute. Carrera down to Chao, the Brazilian up front. Sesko, I thought he's going to play him through. Wilkinson tries to play through Chao now. And it comes to Badu, of course, making his debut at centre back alongside Cabrusai. Here's Wanlu. Back to Cabrusai. Good spell of possession to start this game off. Wanlu brings it forward. Cross it towards Sesko. That's a lovely ball through Sesko. Oh, he tried to square it. Maybe should have had the shot. And Gutierrez has it for Real Sociedad. He comes down this side. Crossfield ball. Can we intercept it? No, we can't. It's Pedro Lucas for Real Sociedad. They have possession here. Playing through midfield very nicely. And now they're through with Cho for them. And it's very easy. We've been opened up far too easily. Cho. Oh, he's fired it wide, thankfully. And it will stay 0-0. Gutierrez with a throw in here for Real Sociedad. And they have possession again. We're coming up to the 10-minute mark. And early spell of possession for us didn't create anything. And now Sociedad have opened us up again. Oh, they fired wide. How are they not 1-0 up? Gonzalo here in possession to Chow, to Sesko. Let's hope them two start to link up front. It's here the Golden Boot winner of last season, Sesko. Back towards our new captain, Wilkinson. Into Alex Buena. Wilkinson. Back to Buena. Buena can't get turned. Galasso has it into Gonzalo. Gonzalo! Oh, outside of the foot. Just goes wide. Half time here. We go in 0-0 at half time. Pretty even in terms of shots for both teams. They've had more possession, and we need to try and get ourselves a little bit more into this game. But 45 minutes gone, 0-0, and we're in with a chance of getting an away win. Throw in here, 20 minutes to go for Real Sociedad. Not much has happened in this second half so far, and they're coming on the attack. Oh, we blocked that one up and falls to the player, and he fires wide. And yet again, we're lucky to still be level. Free kick here, Wilkinson to take it. He goes for goal. Oh, tipped over, I think. No, it hit the crossbar. Oh, unlucky from Wilkinson. Free kick for Sociedad here, 10 minutes to go. They try and play it short in the midfield, and they do it, and now they get it forward very quickly. And that's something I've noticed. Real Sociedad are playing it forward very quickly, but we intercepted through Carrera and Badu working together. And now it is Cabrusai to Carnival, to Cabrusai into Galasso, who's had a good debut in midfield. Diaz, who's come on for Gonzalo. Andrich had come on at right back, but he gives the ball away, and now we're a little bit open. Can we get the ball back? Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Oh, good block by Badu. Really good defending there. Andrich finishes it by clearing it out for a throw in, and we stay at 0-0 throw in, and it's down to a player to try and create something now again. Can we get players back? Cross comes in. Cho, don't let him turn. Don't let him turn. Oh, Jorgensen down to make a really good save. Oh, that's a big moment in this game, because that looked like we had let them get in front late in the game. But could we defend this corner now? Very nervous opening day for us, not really what we want. But Badu, brilliant there from the centre back. He has that clear. Couple of good moments for him. Free kick here, and it will be Galasso to take it down the line, trying to pick out Carnival. Not a brilliant one from Galasso. And now Real Sociedad will try and come forward late on. We're up 5 minutes to go now. Albach, who is a youngster, has come on. Diego Albach, come on midfield, intercepts that. Here's Sesko trying to pick out someone. Goes back to Galasso, back to Sesko, into Carrera. Carrera needs support here. He's a little bit isolated. He's giving the ball away. He needed help there. He didn't get it. And now Sociedad come on the attack. Are they going to grab a late winner? Oh, it's in. That looked so threatening from the moment we gave it away, and it really has been a tough night for us. We haven't been at our best, and my concerns before this game about our summer window are starting maybe to show. Opened up a little bit too easy. Cabrusai trying to get back here. He dives in, goes nowhere near it, and it's a really good finish past Jorgensen in off the post. 5 minutes ago, we're 1-0 down. Free kick for Sociedad right on the edge of the box, on the wall. Steps up, does its job. We're into injury time now. 4 minutes off that to go. Looks like we're going to open the season with a defeat and continue on that poor form we had at the end of last season, which is a bit of concern. Here is the corner kick. They're going to time waste the court. We do exactly the same in their position. Here is the corner now, played in towards the far post. It's Badu, heads it clear. Sesko finishes the job up to Albache, the youngster who's come on. Now can he hold it? No, he can't. He had no support there whatsoever. We're into injury time. We're going to start with a defeat, it seems, unless we get something out of this attack. Andrich down to Carnival. Back to Andrich. It's a poor cross. Keeper comes out and claims it. The final whistle will go now. It's a disappointing night. A defeat on the opening day. Some okay performances from the new players. Chow wasn't great up front. We took him off. Galasso was okay for a while. And Badu actually was probably the best of our new players who played in this game. But yeah, we start the season with a defeat. So there we have it. We start the season with a defeat. We're down in 15th position. Hopefully that won't be anywhere where we'll be near at the end of the season. But yeah, not the start we would have liked. In terms of the next episode, we're going to come back for a Madrid double. We're going to play Real Madrid at home, Atletico away. Before then, we'll have played games against Espanyol, Barcelona, Sevilla and Real Betis. Easily could have no wins out of those games going into the Madrid Atletico double. Yeah, we could actually go winless in all these games because they are all tough ones. Maybe Espanyol at home we could get a win there. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very tough start of the season, and we really need to start getting points on the board and hopefully our job won't come under too much pressure. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like on the video. Always good to see more likes and that people enjoy them. Don't forget to leave any comments you have in the feedback about the summer window and what you think we did in the business. It's not one I'm overly happy with, but let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel to grow and helps you to catch every video that's posted. Videos are posted Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. Irish time, and subscribing will make sure you get notification. There's also a playlist on the channel if you want to catch up on anything that's happened so far. And until the next episode, please take it easy.